Hello, hello, hello. Now, every singer wants to sing the high notes, but today we're going to talk about the low notes, the lows in your voice, and the lows in your life. I'm Marquita Waters, and I'm a singer. I always thought I'd be a singer, but now I'm a vocal coach, an author, a mentor, and a songwriter. And because of my knowledge and experience, I'm here to help you with your voice as well as life's challenges as they come along. You know, you can't separate things. I wrote down here, your life, you know, your voice mirrors your life. So today we're going to talk about just the lows, not the highs. That'll be next week. But I got to sing for you, honey. Oh, it's such a day, yeah. Such a mighty fine day, yeah, yeah. Woo! It is a great day if you make it great, huh? All right. So let's start with your voice now. Um, the reason why I talk about, I got to tell you, the reason why I talk about uh, the voice and life is because you can't separate the pro from the personal. Everything is going to tie in. They're both together and they're both needed in order for you to have a healthy life. You've heard of the pros. They're going to go so far and you might have success, but it's only going to go so far, and it will not, if you don't have the personal together, it won't fulfill you and it might fall apart. You hear about so many people that have made it and then they've lost it, or made it and they've had problems. Well, that's the reason why. So today we're talking about the low notes. If you do the low notes, okay, what's happening with your voice is that the vocal folds are shorter, they're thicker. And there's that space in between. That's called the glottis area. And what happens is, as you're singing these notes, you're building the fullness, the luster, the bottom of your sound. It brings it out and it brings balance. Because so many people today are focused on those high notes and the mix, which is in the middle. I'll explain it later, but they want to hit the high notes, and you've got the you want to be up and be able to belt out there. But the problem is, if you don't have the balance and you don't have these lows, your voice can be a little bit too thin. So I'm going to do an exercise for you, and I'm going to show you how it's usually done, and then I want you to change. Listen to this. Now I'm down here at the low, and my voice doesn't have volume. And the reason it doesn't have volume is because when it's that low, the muscles can't project that far. Okay, this is low for me. For some of you, it won't be low. I'm going along. Now there's a little volume. But notice. I'm lightening because I know that this exercise is going to go high. What I did was transition. I didn't stay in chest voice. I transitioned. Because I'm going to go into the high notes. Now, what you want to do if you want to stay in chest is you want to take the notes. I'm going to jump. You want to increase in intensity or volume. Now, with full chest, you're going to come to a peak volume and a peak note. So I write about A, B flat, B. That's the top of my chest. And you can go so far and then you're going to start to crash and burn. But you need to work it. Yay! You can do yay. Okay? Yay! And you want it clear. Right now, I haven't vocalized, so I'm not as clear, but you want a nice sound. And some people would say, oh, you're shouting. No, that's pure chest voice. And that's what people aren't doing. A lot of times they're being taught to do what I did, which was I just transitioned early, which I tell people do all the time when you're going to go high in your range. But if you're going to bring out the chest voice, which so many people aren't learning, and especially the ladies, you aren't learning that, or people who are constantly doing the highs and screaming it out, they aren't doing their falsetto and they aren't doing that low chest and bringing it up a little bit higher. And why do you want to do that? It's, I can sing low. You know what? If you don't really use everything in your voice, because it's a whole situation from low to high, it's one sound. You don't want to chop it up and say, I sing this and this, and I don't sing the other. You want to be able to sing low, nice and loud, bring that balance in your voice, and then mix it, which would be those lows. Yay, hello, oh, right in there, and don't do the last thing I just did, okay? And you take the falsetto, which is, or the head voice, which is the high voice. Chest being the loud, low sound, and you want to bring that together, and then you have the mix. Yeah, that pushes it a little bit. You bring in the chest, but if the foundation is a falsetto or head voice sound, and it comes on top of that, and it's called the mix. The thing that's left out is the low. That's what you want. You want those low sounds, and then you go up. And I haven't vocalized, so I'm not going to go any higher because I go, woo, the voice will go and leave me. So that's what I wanted to mention. As you exercise, also do a limited range that is in a full chest sound, okay? And make sure that whoever is teaching you, if it isn't me, that they hit that area of the voice. Remember, the voice goes from very low to very high. It's all one. There are transitions, but it's all one sound. It's all your voice. How you deal with transitions, that's another story. All right, now I want to get into your life, okay? The lows in life. And what I wrote was, be bigger than what happens to you. So the lows, you know, they're challenges, but they're opportunities. Say, you know, you lost an audition, or a low might be a loss. You lost a family member, someone who was precious to you, and you've got to keep going. And you're stuck. You're sitting there. The audition, you lost that, and you're sitting there. You didn't get that part. You lost a job. It could be anything. You know, you are trying to go out with somebody and you don't know how to do it. You're feeling low. So I wrote 3 things down that happened. You sit in it, you start looking at it, and or you use it. What I'm telling you is it's an opportunity. Those lows are going to happen. And I did have a student here, and he was pondering because he said, you know, I just don't know what to do. I wrote the song, I've got it there, I'm editing it, and you know, he's doing the video for it, and then he sits in back and he says, oh, but you know, he's sitting in it, and he doesn't know what to do, and I want to make that part better, and he's just sitting and sitting. And then he's thinking and he's thinking. But the problem is, hey, Rafiq, the problem is, hey. Oh, thank you, Rafiq. Thank you. Now, Rafiq, I'm going to have to interview you because you got to come in. He does breathing for people, but he also is an amazing singer. He sang on one of the songs that I did in a CD. Got to get it right. Night in Tunisia, right? Well, I wrote a little part, and it was really nice. So Rafiq, loves and kisses, hugs, yes. You know, he's such a great guy. And look him up. and he has made a wonderful life with himself and his family. And so I digress. I want to go back, but you got to say hello to people, you know? Um, so that balance with having the lows and not only looking at them, but it's how long are you looking at them? Or are you sitting in them and wondering and worrying? You don't want to stay there. What you have to do is move and use them. So you didn't get the audition. You might think, oh, my voice isn't good enough. I'm not as good as that singer. You know, oh, you sit and you sit. Pretty soon your body starts going down like this. And you ponder. The fact is you're so caught up in yourself and your mind and feeling bad. Get out of here and get moving. These that I'm doing, I got to tell you, are they perfect? No. If I waited till they were perfect, I'd never do them because they're never going to be perfect. I'm dealing with the lights now, and what I tried out didn't work, so I'm back to my old lights. Someone said, get some green in the set. Do you have any ideas? And my piano's old. Yes, it is. It's a century old. It used to be my father's, okay? Now it's mine. Ooh. And I love it. I write on that piano. Now, for years, I stayed in the problem, in the lows, and I didn't do this. I didn't have, oh, wow. And I didn't have my loving beats. You know, I didn't have them. And you know why I didn't have them? I'm going to put them in the background because I love hearing them. I didn't have them because I stayed in my brain and in my fear that I thought I couldn't do it. I thought I wasn't, after the doctors jabbed my vocal folds in 99, yes, I thought, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I'm not a spring chicken. And guess what? I finally said, you're out of your mind. I said, what are you doing still staying stuck? And what are you doing still staying stuck? Don't do that. I want you on the low notes so that you nurture that part of you. And I want you to build, not stay in the lows in your life. You're going to have them. They are there. They're challenges for you to use, not to sit in, not to think about, not to ponder. Look at them, see what you can use from them, learn from them, and move. Okay? I'm moving now. No matter how imperfect I am in this and singing my songs, I'm working at being better. I will never stop working. How about you? You're going to keep working at what you have because what you have is precious. Nobody else can give it to us but you. Isn't that great? Isn't that marvelous, darling? Woo! Okay. Don't fixate. Right. The last thing I wrote, don't fixate on the lowness. Okay. Work it and learn. That's what we're here to do because you're here to give to people, not to sit in here and, I don't know, Okay. All right. Okay. So all I can say is it's a great day today. It's a day that you're supposed to move from the lows and move out from them and show the world what you have to offer. Don't hold back on anything you have to offer. Do what you love what you do. I'm here for you. 'Cause it's such a day, such a mighty fine day, such a day, such a mighty fine day. Woo! That's what I said, honey. Okay. Bye. Go ahead. Get this day. Take it. Don't let it rule you. You rule it. Okay. I'm going to say bye-bye. Bye-bye.